Okay, we are back. This is this gentleman's first time coming on the Rob Dennis Show, and he is president and CEO of United Way, and there's a lot of things that I don't know about United Way, and he's going to educate us on the functions of the United Way. So please welcome everybody, Tom Maultsby, everybody. Hey, ho. Hey, Tom. Whoa. How you doing, buddy?
Oh, Rob, how are you tonight?
Thanks for coming.
Good. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
President and CEO of United Way. Well, we've all heard of United Way. It's a great organization. And of course, you know, we only have the great people on the Rob Dennis Show.
Absolutely.
So tell us about United Way and how it basically works for United Way and how you do what you do. Because a lot of us don't really understand it or know.
Absolutely, you're right, Rob. United Way is a wonderful nationwide, absolutely an international charity that provides health and human services to communities in which we're located. We have over 1,800 different chapters of United Way across the United States, and I think that goes to over 2,000 worldwide. So we are an organization that is really concerned about bringing about a better quality of life in the communities in which we operate, and bringing people together to do a great work to both maintain those services that are critical to our health and safety, as well as to United Way has challenged us with a new work. They've challenged us with not only sustaining what we call safety net services, but also working with the broader community, a very large community, to begin to solve human services problems. As you know, government, corporations, no one can do this work alone, but we've come up with a business model that allows us to galvanize a large community to bring them into our work through our building blocks of education, income, and health to help the entire community to elevate the quality of life by focusing on problems that we can solve and problems that we can prevent, as well as dealing with those problems that we know are going to be with us for quite some time.
I would have to say United Way is one of the most well-known charities in the world. I mean, it's been around a long time.
That is correct. The brand recognition of United Way is extremely high. People know who we are. They have a general sense of the fact that we are a charity that raises money through the benevolence of the community. They also know that we grant funds out through the wonderful network of agencies that help us to deliver our services. That's primarily what people know about United Way. We do quite a bit between those two activities that people don't know much about. We have hundreds and sometimes thousands of volunteers that work with us to identify community priorities and help us to determine what the needs are that the investments that we receive from the community should be put into. We also have people who serve on various panels. We have volunteers that help us with our fundraising. There are just a plethora of activities and organizations that a very generous and very benevolent community is involved with in terms of helping us do our work.
Some of the things you were talking about, it sounds like you're continuing to improve the process and you look for ways to make it better.
Oh, absolutely we do. You know, the whole model for philanthropy and giving has changed considerably over the years, and United Way has changed its model as well. We're now involved in what we call impact work. And that is work where we literally try to make a difference through a systemic change process where we identify those things in the community that we do need to stop. There's an exponential growth curve in the cost of human services that we just cannot afford to maintain over a long period of time. So we have to bring that cost down, and the way we bring that cost down is by focusing on those symptoms of unsolved problems that create those costs. And if we can nip those in the bud, then we have more monies to invest in other ways in the community that help to sustain the quality of life across the board. And that's our responsibility. You know, we're strategists, we're planners, we're implementers, we're executors. You know, we're supposed to establish a neutral table in our community where even competitive companies can come together and work collectively across a broad spectrum of issues and help us to help the community to improve and be healthy.
And you know, when you hear the name United Way, we feel very comfortable. CNN, or what Fox Network just did had a guy on saying, before you donate to a charity, check it out. Do
Yes.
your job and check it out.
Right.
And when you hear the name United Way, we don't have to worry about that because we know it's a reputable company.
Oh,
And we feel
absolutely.
very comfortable.
Right.
Never wondering about where our money's doing.
No, we have always enjoyed that. We pay meticulous attention to our credibility and the way that we handle our fiduciary approach to handling the donations and the various forms of support that come into United Way. You know, the community should be able to feel good about an organization that does good, and we're very protective of that brand, and we're very protective of our reputation in terms of what we do in the community. So yes, you know, people who donate to United Way can rest assured that your dollars are going in to support various community issues that we're all concerned with.
We know there's respectability, and we know we're comfortable when we donate because we never have to worry. And that's a very comforting thing. And you guys, I'm sure, are quite proud of that.
We are absolutely proud of that. You know, United Way of the greater Dayton area will be 100 years old in 2014. And Rob, we invite you and others in the community to help us celebrate, you know, this 100 years of success and hard work that we've done to make sure that we sustain the quality of life in Montgomery, Greene, and Preble counties. And we have wonderful corporations out there and wonderful individuals who support United Way. They're now moving into our new work in terms of helping us to form what we call corporate collaboratives and community collaboratives, where not only do they contribute to us during the campaign, but they're also coming to our work in other ways in terms of financial support, as well as volunteering and advocacy to make sure that we can address specific issues. Like we know in our community that, you know, education in some pockets of our community is a problem. Some of these problems in education we can stop. We know that if we help kids to get the proper education in kindergarten and in preschool, and they know how to read by the time they reach third grade, we know the probability for success for those kids is far greater than if they don't have those opportunities. Right. So, you know, we have a Dolly Parton initiative that we started in Greene County, Dolly Parton Imagination Library, the United Way, the Greene County Library System, and Soing Medical Center have all joined forces to make sure that the children in Greene County have at least 60 books in their libraries before they begin first grade, because we know when kids develop an affinity for learning, they do much better and they perform much better throughout their entire educational experience.
That's super. And may I say, all the people who are with United Way can be quite proud of you. You represent United Way in a very dignified and respectable manner, and that just assures us even more. We're happy. We know you'll do right with the dollars that we donate. And I
Absolutely.
appreciate that.
Thank you, Rob. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
you. Thank you very much.